To the point, koinei, ko ngā mahi kua haere ake ki roto i te kāwanatanga I tēnei wā tonu, he taumaha, he mamai, he mea e tāmiti ana I tō tātou nei iwi Māori. So to give just a raw reality of what's happened this past 4 weeks, we've gone through something that's called urgency. So if you don't know what urgency is, it's when the government and Parliament in a whole can debate on emergency kaupapa, such as COVID, such as the shootings that happened in the mosque in Christchurch. However, this government has been pushing urgency since we got into Parliament, the 4-week back-to-back block with laws and bills that directly affect Māori. So we will be, for instance, we debate from 9 a.m. all the way up until 12 a.m. Lucky I'm 21 and I've got a lot of energy in me to take the night shifts. He anō, that's the kind of kaipiri that's coming out of this government at a really, really rapid space and time. Having urgency in a kaupapa like, for example, te aka whaiora, smoke-free laws, the repeal of smoke-free laws, 3 waters, removal of gang patches, the fast-track bill that will directly affect our taiao and our pepeha, Section 27 cultural reports, which is actually a full bird's eye view of a victim or criminal who comes into the court justice system. So it's layers upon layers upon layers that are directly affecting our people with no consultation with Māori. Now that is a huge concern, and urgency in itself is a breach of Te Tiriti o Waitangi. And we have to remember that 86% of Māori did not vote for this coalition government. They did not, 86% of Māori did not vote for this coalition government. And hear me out, this is why a colonial democracy can be so dangerous for Indigenous peoples around the world. Why? Because we are the minority, not the majority. So as a party, Te Pāti Māori is working on all layers and all fronts to make sure that we're pushing back this government to not attack our mokopuna decisions that are affecting our whānau. So I just thought I would give a bit of context of what's happening. For example, at 10 o'clock at night, at 11:30 at night, I'm ringing people like Shane Solomon, I'm ringing people up that can help in this place. And my karere to us now is, if you feel like you can help us, no mai. No mai ki tō tātou nei tepu, because everyone has a spot on this table to help. Kau e waiho moku anake ki te kau I tēnei momo mahi. Ka toro me, no reira, mā tōku iwi, mā kururuhi koroheke e ārahi, nā runga anō I te karanga o tō tātou nei kihi I a tātou. So if you feel like you can help, cool. We are all open arms to make sure that we have a strong united front as Waikato Tainu and Hauraki Waikato. But some positives, not just looking at the problems. He tino uawa I tēnei wā ki te kimi I te māramatanga I roto I tēnei wā pauri. Heoi anō, one really, really positive thing, and whānau, I urge us to do this. If you can go onto the Māori Party website and sign our petition for no GST of all kai. So our whānau, ai e tautoko ana, toitu te tiriti, toitu he whakaputanga, me ena momo ahuatanga katoa, but we just want to pay our groceries at the same time too. So if we can go onto that and sign our petition, no GST of all kai, that means that we can bring down the duopoly of the supermarket chains that have direct effect on how we can get kai into our mouths for our whānau and on the ground for our people. Now that bill and law was brought through by Rawiri Waititi, and we debate that next week coming up. So this wouldn't be just beneficial for Māori, but everyone through Aotearoa to get kai on their tables. Hei aha, koe tihi o ngā kaupapa tino whakahihiko i a tātou te rangatahi, te iwi Māori ko ngā mea pēnei i te kura taiao, katahi anō mātou ka haere, ko ngā kura reo. Throughout the motu, we've got te arawas, Nana Hiria, Nana Tiny's daughter Hiria Tarei at te arawas regionals, Kahui Mauma's regionals. Just like what our king has said, the best protest we can do is just to be Māori. Hei aha ngā mea o te kāwanatanga, mā mātou tēnā e kawe, mā koutou e aki e tautoko ana i a mātou, heoi anō. Just to be Māori is the best that we can do for now. E tautoko tia ana i tō tātou nei rangatahi, ka nui te reka ki o kōrero, ka nui te hare o kupu whakamanawa. Some really low-hanging fruit that we can do to make sure that we're not in this position again, whānau, is educating our tamariki, our rangatahi, because we had a 65% increase of rangatahi Māori voting this year. That is a huge positive success. I have rangatahi even showing me from kura that they're watching Parliament TV. That's pretty crazy because they should be paying me for increasing their views. We've had a 65% increase of rangatahi Māori voting. And what the next step to that, if everyone jumped onto the Māori roll, we would automatically have 14 seats instead of 7. So if we all jumped onto the Māori roll, we would automatically be, aroha mai mo tēnei term, but the kingmakers in that government space. No matter if it's red, no matter if it's blue, they have to consult with the treaty partner, which is te iwi Māori, ngā tangata whenua. So that honestly takes like 2 minutes to jump onto the Māori roll and to get out to vote next election. And these are conversations that we can have with our whānau on the ground. So, koe nā noi hoi au, he tuku karere kia tātou from what's happening inside of that ugly house. Engari, kia tuku karere to make sure that we're informed on the ground of what's happening and how we can help on the outside for us. Nō reira, huri noa i tō tātou nei whare, i tō tātou nei marae, kei taku kingi, pai mariri kia tātou katoa.